The division of Muslims into Sunni and Shia groups arose from disputes over leadership following Prophet Muhammad's death. This schism has profoundly influenced the dynamics of Iran-Saudi relations and remains a pivotal issue in the region today. Iran's geopolitical importance stems from its strategic location and rich natural resources, particularly oil and natural gas. These elements make Iran a critical focal point for global powers, as control over such resources significantly impacts international politics. Historical events like the Treaty of Golista, alongside British and Russian interventions in Iran, have shaped its intricate relationship with superpowers. These developments laid the groundwork for Iran's current political landscape. The Treaty of Turkmenistan imposed severe penalties on Iran, surrendering naval rights to Russia and illustrating the prevailing power dynamics. This agreement reinforced Iran's subjugation to foreign influences. The British exploitation of Iran's tobacco and textile industries exemplified the erosion of local commerce under foreign influence. This situation fueled widespread protests and growing dissatisfaction among the Iranian population. The establishment of the Anglo-Persian Oil Company marked a pivotal moment in Iran's economic history. This company effectively transferred Iran's oil wealth to British control, aggravating national grievances and unrest. With the introduction of the Islamic Constitution, Iran witnessed the emergence of a dual authority system, where both the Majlis and the king shared governance. This balance became crucial in shaping the political dynamics of the nation. As King Muhammad Ali Shah confronted the Majlis, he resorted to military action, highlighting the significant conflict between monarchical rule and parliamentary governance. This struggle illustrated the growing influence of the Majlis, supported by popular sentiment. Reza Khan Pahlavi's ascent to power signified a move towards modernity, albeit at the cost of suppressing political dissent and undermining the Majlis. His leadership embodied the complexities of modernization within the framework of traditional Iranian structures. Iran's strategic position during World War II attracted the attention of superpowers vying for influence. This scenario led to intricate diplomatic negotiations and consequential military interventions. The aftermath of the war resulted in the US consolidating its influence in Iran while simultaneously diminishing Soviet interests. This shift significantly altered Iran's political landscape and its international relations. The emergence of nationalist movements in Iran, notably spearheaded by figures like Mohammad Masadi, directly challenged foreign dominance over the nation's oil resources. This culminated in the nationalization of oil, escalating tensions with Western powers. The support from the US and UK for Mohammad Reza led to a transition from democracy to monarchy in Iran. This intervention starkly illuminated the irony in Western assertions of promoting democratic ideals. Ayatollah Khomeini became a prominent figure opposing US influence, championing the rights of the Iranian populace over foreign interests. His impassioned speeches rallied considerable public support against the ruling monarchy. The protests orchestrated by Khomeini ultimately compelled the king to flee Iran, resulting in the establishment of a new governance model deeply rooted in Islamic principles. This marked a radical transformation in the country's political landscape. The Islamic Revolution introduced Sharia law, granting religious leaders, notably the supreme leader, ultimate authority over governance. This shift significantly emphasized the influence of religion in political decision-making. The 1979 hostage crisis, during which 52 American diplomats were held for 444 days, heightened tensions between the US and Iran. This pivotal event represented a turning point in their fraught relationship. The Iran-Iraq War, instigated by Saddam Hussein's concerns over the Islamic Revolution, spanned from 1980 to 1988 and had far-reaching implications for regional stability. The conflict underscored the geopolitical complexities inherent in the Middle East. Israel's nuclear monopoly in the Middle East enables it to assert dominance, prompting nations like Iran to pursue their own nuclear capabilities to achieve a semblance of balance. The intricacies of uranium enrichment play a crucial role in Iran's nuclear ambitions, with current levels approaching weapon grade. However, the nation faces numerous challenges, including funding and external sabotage. Iran's historic rivalry with Saudi Arabia complicates its nuclear aspirations, as both nations compete for leadership in the Muslim world while backing opposing factions in regional conflicts. Emphasizing the significance of unity among Muslims, fragmentation risks diminishing a collective stance against external adversaries. This unity is vital for countering influences such as Israel. The evolution of Iran's military capabilities post-Islamic Revolution illustrates a transformation from vulnerability to a position of indirect power achieved through proxy warfare. This shift has profound implications for regional dynamics. Despite the economic challenges posed by sanctions, the Iranian regime perceives support for proxies as a strategic long-term investment, crucial for safeguarding its interests in the region.